Welcome, everyone, to episode 31 of Backlighting for the week of February 24th. We are part of the Never Ready channel, along with the Always Gaming podcast. I am your host, George, and this week I am joined by...
Token Rob.
Roberto.
Triumphant return, sorry.
You know, well, we were all Spanish last week. No, he called the cops. They're all in jail now, so now it's just me and Rob.
They'll be back maybe next week.
Maybe.
Depends how fast they get over the wall.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's right.
And this week, our main review will be Fighting with My Family.
Okay.
And a bunch of stuff that Rob watched, because I didn't watch much.
A lot of stuff Rob watched. Yeah. Really quick reviews.
And you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Never Ready Podcast. Well, NVRDY Podcast. NVRDY Podcast. If you have any comments or suggestions or questions or concerns, I said that a lot out of order, and I'm going to keep going. You can email us at neverreadystudios@gmail.com. That is neverreadystudios@gmail.com. Don't ask me what accent I was doing. I just randomly did that. Remember to leave us a rating and or feedback, and subscribe, which will definitely help us out. Don't forget to share with your friends. So, Rob, I can mention what I've been watching, but it's two things I've been watching already, and I've mentioned it like the past couple of weeks, so I don't want to go into it again. So.
Okay.
So, yes, you can...
Take the show.
You take it.
The first one I will talk about, which I will preface with, it was not my ultimate decision, because it was Valentine's Day. I watched Isn't It Romantic, starring Rebel Wilson. So, we have this weird concept of she's stuck in a rom-com, and there's a lot of stereotypes that are involved with a rom-com. You have the gay best friend, and... Yeah,
Herod kind of makes fun of all those.
Oh, yeah, it makes fun of every single one of those stereotypes. And for you ladies, there is a shirtless Helmsworth in it. Not Chris, but a shirtless Helmsworth.
So you get the budget Helmsworth. We can't afford Chris. What's the other guy's name? Yeah. He married Miley because he has no other career. So, yes. Yes, we do.
Lucky son, bitch.
I threw that out there. Stay relevant, because he broke up with him, coming back out of nowhere. It's like, hey, my career's not going anywhere. Hey, Miley, how you doing?
I would.
Yeah, but you have no morals, so it's okay.
She came into my heart like a wrecking ball.
Jesus.
The same way in the video. Naked.
Okay, back to the review.
Back to the movie. So, I usually discuss what I like and what I do not like. What I liked is I learned a new word.
Oh, God. These are always fun.
No, not bad. Beguiling. So beguiling is to be like charming, sometimes in a deceitful way.
I get it.
Which, the Helmsworth is an Australian real estate developer, and he says it a lot to Rebel Wilson. What I don't like is the ending is completely predictable.
Yeah, I've heard reviews of it, and it says... everybody mentions what they loved about the movie, and they're all like, I love because it did everything different from a rom-com. Yeah, but then at the end it became a rom-com, like a typical rom-com.
Yeah, exactly. I would have liked to see it taking a better turn.
Yeah.
So that's my review. 7.
It's not bad.
Not bad. It's definitely one of those movies you can go see with your chick, and then
you talk shit about Beale Street. If Beale Street could talk, and I got a 7, so...
On to the next one, which... No, I waited for the fiance to leave to watch this one. This is one of 2 movies I watched in the same day, because...
That was the reviews for
this. Yeah, because I could. Happy Death Day 2 You.
Yes,
the sequel to Happy Death Day, which I was a real fan of. Low expectations, but then you were like really surprised.
Yeah.
I wish I could say this one. It's just the problem with these sequels is that they're sequels in that they don't really up the original. So, what I liked about it, I liked the whole timeline, and parallel universe that this movie really explores.
Yeah,
because in the last
multiple people this time too.
Yeah, it's multiple people, and in the last movie, they never really went into why she kept going back and back and back. And
Yeah,
Groundhog's Day.
I kind of realized that after the fact.
Yeah.
After thinking about it, I was like, they never explained it. They never explained what was the purpose of it.
No, they didn't. But in this movie, they explained it.
Yeah,
So it doesn't look like there'll be another movie.
there will be.
But yeah, you never know.
No, they've pretty much. Jason Blumhouse already kind of said it.
Oh, what the fuck?
But he wants to. He said with the thing that he wants to. Each sequel, he wants to tackle like a different kind of genre. So he wants them to be different.
What I didn't like about the movie was, so the main character from the first one, it's all the same characters,
Yeah.
just number 2. And the second movie starts off with the roommate having, like, the Groundhog's Day where someone keeps killing him, but then it automatically switches to her. I would have loved to see it from a different perspective, maybe a different character,
Yeah.
with her just, like, maybe being, like, a side.
So is it multiple people at the same time, or just her again?
No, okay, so in the beginning, it's just the roommate.
The roommate. Yeah.
And then it automatically switches to her, and then she's like in an alternate universe.
I'm already confused.
Yeah, so something happens where it explains how she kept going back and back and back.
Yeah.
But then it's like some kind of machinery that the roommate's working on.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the machinery just like explodes and it sends her into an alternate universe. The motives behind like the first one of why she was a bad person. One of the main contributors was her mother died, but in this alternate universe, her mother doesn't die, and the roommate doesn't try to kill her. She's actually like a really good person. So it's like they bring everyone back.
So it does like the opposite of what the last one was. So
Yes.
It's like, okay, this is different now.
Yeah, and it's a different killer this time too.
That's better.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. Nah, I won't tell you who the killer is. I'm just kidding. I'll let you guess. But I gave that a 7.5.
Not bad. I'm still working on new rating systems.
I'm still waiting.
I'm trying to figure it out. I can only get like a couple tiers. I gotta figure out like everything.
And I'll go really quick because you guys already jumped into this last week, but the Umbrella Academy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Pedro and Irving went in.
Yes. And you already told about my point of view where I kind of feel like it's X-Men,
Yeah.
but with like Dark Phoenix, so it seems a little derivative to me. But other than that, I really enjoyed the series.
I mean, I can see the parallels to it, but
Yeah, absolutely.
but I think they do enough different. Like,
Yeah, exactly. With
It's
the
just
with
enough-
the characters.
there's enough insane shit in
Yeah.
this show. There's like random fucking talking monkey. I love how like when you first start watching it, there's no explanation as to why the fuck there's a talking monkey. He just literally comes out and starts. You're like, wait, what?
And you just-
we're just gonna gloss over this, right? There's a talking monkey right there. We're not even gonna talk about him. Okay, let's just
Okay.
go. Like I say, I only got up to episode 7 because I got caught up in the Attack of Titan train.
So what do you last remember?
There's a lot of the Klaus flashback stuff, like him trying to. They did it was the episode where he went to the future for his company in number 5, and then he ended up coming back, and they're kind of repeating. I didn't finish 7, unfortunately. I got like halfway through.
Yeah.
It. But that's what the episode was, is that,
Okay.
the reliving the previous day and changing stuff.
Yep.
Which kind of sucks, because a lot of things kind of went well for certain characters in that episode, so you're like, oh, I kind of know where this is going now.
Yeah, like them actually like getting together and shit.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Nothing like boning your sister. They're not related. Relax, people. Same Game of Thrones.
Yeah, relax, people. But other than that, I really enjoyed the series, and I think everyone else is. Obviously, it's getting a lot of hype.
Yes, it's...
But if you haven't watched it, definitely jump on it.
Jump on it. Jump on it. Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
Why'd you stop?
Stop dancing, Rob.
8.5.
Good, I can see it.
Yeah.
'Cause
Really, really love the show. obviously going to come out for another season.
No,
So
yeah, obviously.
obviously,
I mean, you only got one big budget actress in there, so you can afford it.
oh, of course, of course.
She's not demanding that big of a star.
No, not really. She does like a lot of small work though.
Yeah, she likes doing those better.
So I have one more before ours. Do you want to jump into yours?
No, I literally only have the
Okay,
films.
so I'll talk. Actually, I got a couple more. Actually, sorry. We can talk really quick about Alita because I watched that as well.
My third week in a row talking about Alita.
Hey, you know what? Low expectations. Walked out pretty entertained.
Tell you, it's a fun movie.
It really was. I really had low expectations. You know, my friend who wanted to go see that god awful movie,
Yeah.
and then he recommends this one. I'm like, grain of salt, but yeah, why not? And then he said go see it in 3D, so I watched it in 3D, and I had a really good time.
Yeah, it's a fun movie.
I was taken back at the end. Edward Norton's in it. Like,
Yeah.
WTF?
Yes, he's in the movie for like 5 minutes. He hasn't had much of a career lately, so
No.
so I'm pretty sure he's praying that this film makes a lot of money. He's like, come on, sequel, let's go.
I think everyone's just like crossing their fingers saying, break even, break even.
I know it's different rumors as to how much it needs to make
Yeah.
overall. So like one person, I've heard one place say 500 million, another said like 350,
Yeah.
something like that. So.
But I kind of agree with what you guys were saying, though, about the movie. It's just that I feel like they try to jam a lot of story arcs into it.
Yes, they believe out of the manga series, they jammed the first 3 arcs into one film. So.
I kind of felt like it was like
It doesn't give you time to focus on one. It just like overly goes into everything. That was like my only real complaint of the film.
So there was a lot going on, but I actually really enjoyed the film.
Hey, my wife enjoyed the film. She doesn't like
Whoa.
films like that really. So
8.25.
good day, sir. Good day.
And the last one I'll talk about before we discuss our main movie,
The main event of the evening.
Unsolved.
Yes.
The murders of one Tupac Shakur
Yeah, I believe this came out back.
and Christopher Wallace,
Yes, came out back in.
a.k.a. the Notorious B.I.G.
I believe this was like a series around October, November time.
USA.
Yeah, in USA. Because I remember, I guess I'm one of the few who still watches wrestling. And I remember I always get advertised for like, oh, stay tuned after Raw.
Special preview.
It wasn't even a preview. It was just like, hey, you can watch Unsolved. But yeah, they showed so fucking late at night that I was like, I gotta work the next day. I can't stay up for
this show is a dramatization of the events leading to and the investigation afterwards.
You mean it's not a video documented of what actually happened? Fuck this shit.
But the last couple episodes leading to the end,
Yeah.
they had a pretty good idea, which I want to do more research on because they had a really good idea about
this
the
is
shooters.
based. This is based on the detective who he left the LAPD.
Yes, but then there was another task force.
Yeah.
And they claimed to have actually solved it. So I was actually curious. I want to do more research on it because as of now, no arrests have been made.
Yeah.
And I want to know if the episodes were actually factual. Because
yeah. I know the stuff with the detective because I've heard it before because he's been about it for years that he's like I'm pretty sure I know who the fuck did it, but they don't want to believe me because it's a cop.
I don't know if it was because like I said, it's dramatized.
Yeah.
Because he kind of came off as like a little bit of a screwball.
Yeah.
Where he might have seen conspiracies everywhere.
True.
Maybe.
Because I remember around that time we saw conspiracy. This was back when the internet was still pretty young when this happened. So
Yeah.
you can fucking hear the conspiracies everywhere. Freaking supposedly there's hidden messages in the Machiavelli album from a guy saying that it was Tupac's boss that had him shot. It's fucking, oh man, I remember all that shit so fucking clear.
Oh my God, dude.
Because I used to listen to those clips and it, was like, it does sound like the guy says should shot him. But it could just be an audio thing that sounds that way, and your brain just makes you hear that. But
Oh yeah.
it was just
You see those videos all the time on YouTube.
yeah. It's like, oh, it says this, but then somebody shows like, but no, but then they make you they convince you that says something else, then you hear it, and that's what it says.
Eggs and bacon.
What was the other one? The Laurel.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was that video too. It was another one. So it's something like that basically. What
Multiple
it was.
interpretations.
Yeah.
But I really love the show, and it made me want to do my own research, because what the last couple of episodes, if they're not dramatized, if they're actually true, then like the LAPD totally glazed over the fact they don't want to find the killer. Yeah. They don't have I don't believe that they had any involvement, just based on the dramatization that I watched, but it looks like because the task force was pretty much set up just to clear the LAPD's name, and that's it. They had no interest in actually finding the shooters.
Yeah, because I remember the last I heard of the case was that the guy thought it was a former LAPD guy, and the reason it was getting brushed under is because at that time LAPD had so much shit on them, and they're
hell yeah.
And they were like, they can't afford to have another thing, so it's like, we're not arresting an LA fucking PD officer or a former LAPD officer.
But I'm going to do my research and get back to you, because I hate the police so goddamn much. Coming straight out the underground. And if you don't know, now you know.
I ain't finishing that.
Can't beat that. That's a good one-liner.
Yes. If you don't know, now you know.
That's right. I am on side BIG. Because, I was just like, I finished the whole thing, 10 episodes yesterday, and this morning going to work, I'm like, I'm going to listen to some old school hip-hop. So I threw on BIG, and I'm going through the first 10 of his most popular songs, and I'm like, fucking right, dude. But then I go to Tupac, and I'm like, I know one of these fucking songs.
I know a lot of Tupac songs and a lot of Biggie songs. So it's like,
so I'm like, I'm definitely.
I was one of those people who listen to it. I'm like, I don't get what the whole point of fighting is.
Yeah.
I was like, I like both of you guys. Why are we fighting right now?
Yeah, they kind of touched on that really quick, on how the East Coast West Coast thing kind of spurred, which
it was mostly just them too, but then they turned it into this East Coast West Coast, because then other rappers would just give their opinion, and all of a sudden Tupac just went after them too.
Fuck him.
He was just one of those temperamental people who was like, "What, you got something to say about me, motherfucker?"
But I give it an 8.5 because I really enjoyed watching this first episode on.
I'll have to check it out one of these days.
Do it up.
Do it. Let me finish Umbrella Academy. If I can put away Attack on Titan for a couple episodes.
Jesus.
It's a good show, bro. It's addicting. It's Pedro said it best. It is animated Game of Thrones. It's because it has that same thing where you fall in love with a character, and you're like, oh yeah, this dude's awesome. Dead. You're like, what the fuck just happened?
So, speaking of Game of Thrones, I am working on getting HBO down in my room.
In the dungeon?
In the dungeon. And then I'll set it up for everybody so you guys can come over.
Yeah, I have HBO on Hulu, but it's not live. So
yeah, I don't know if mine's live either. I got to check that out because I have HBO Go.
If you have Go, you can watch it live.
Oh, okay. Then
even HBO Now let me watch. That's the funny thing. On HBO Now, it wouldn't let me watch anything live except for Game of Thrones.
That's fucking weird. Whatever.
But I think it's it technically wasn't live. They just posted it early.
So we're definitely going to live stream the reactions.
Yeah. All right.
We'll talk about location after.
Cool. Brings us to our review of Fighting with My Family.
Fighting with My Family.
Yes. A couple of cocks, aren't we?
Never tried rectal bleeding. No, I don't like it.
Yes. So, Rob.
Yes, sir.
How'd you feel about this film?
I really enjoyed it. A little bit of nostalgia coming back up.
Oh, I had a blast with it.
Yeah.
I had to. This is what I gotta say. I actually do a good job with this because a lot of people complain when they like something and they make a movie about that thing, and they're like, "Oh, this isn't accurate" or whatever it is. Because I don't know, maybe it's the fact that I went to film school and I understand that side of it too, of why you have to change certain things and add drama here and there. It's like, I'm not going to complain about the stuff they took out as long as they stayed to the spirit of the actual story, which they did. The whole story is about she overcomes being away from her family, because this is based more on a documentary that's called Fighting With My Family.
Yeah.
About her, basically about her family and about how she gets signed in the middle of them making the documentaries back to WWE. I mean, they don't show the point where she gets called up or whatever. It's like she's still in Florida learning at the end of that. Because I actually watched the documentary after watching the film.
I did not know about the documentary. That's interesting.
Yeah, you can find it on our YouTube. It's like 45 minutes.
Oh.
It's not very long.
Okay.
But yeah, if you watch the movie and you think, this family is nuts, there's no way they can be this like this. Watch the documentary, they are like that.
No. You stayed towards the end, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are clips from the documentary.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I definitely got that reaction.
Yeah, they're fucking, they're off the wall nuts. There's one point in the documentary the dad would say something about the mom or whatever, and she's like, well, you're sucking your own dick tonight.
Jesus Christ.
So yes, they're very blunt. There's like no hiding the way they are, which is...
I thought Lena Headey did a good job.
She did. She
looked a little awkward with the lip ring.
Well, yeah, but that's what the mom really has.
No, I get it, but like she made it like really like apparent like she wasn't used to talking with it.
Oh yeah, but that's probably why she wasn't in too much of a film. She was a good amount, but not.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't really notice anything of the awkward talking.
My fiance actually wanted to see this. Shock.
My wife did too, but she was just tired from work that she couldn't go with me after. I was like, "You want to go see it? I'm going to see it now."
Do you know what this movie's about? Yeah, it's the wrestling one. Like, and you want to go see it? Yeah. Okay, let's go see the wrestling movie.
So did she enjoy it?
She really did. I had to explain some things to her really quietly. She laughed her ass off. laughed her ass off at the end.
Yeah.
That funny scene with the fiance's parents, and they finally get into wrestling.
Oh yeah. The craziness of them.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I love how they portray her.
Absolutely.
Pretty accurate to the actual Paige, or Soraya, as her real name is.
Yeah.
Obviously, the actress is actually a little shorter than the actual Pages.
Yeah. I was gonna say she's really short.
Yeah. I haven't seen her. Apparently, she does a lot of like more of those like traditional like throwback films, like about like the fucking like 1800s and shit like that. You know.
I'll have to check that out.
Or like medieval times, or whatever. She's done a couple of films like that.
Okay. I loved. I'm like, they had to throw someone more than The Rock in here.
Oh, of course they were.
Of course.
When they had that WrestleMania scene, they just fucking, you see everybody. I love the Big Show. Big Show arguing with Sheamus over fucking hot dogs. Don't eat that. You don't know what they put in there.
I know exactly what put in there.
Then she comes over and grabs like 3 hot dogs, and he's like, "Hey, leave some for the rest of us."
How'd you feel about Vince Vaughn?
I like him. I haven't liked Vince Vaughn or something in a long time.
Right?
He seemed to be a combination of actual wrestlers. Like, I know he was supposed to be the trainer, so that was Bill Dima at the time, who people knew him in his WCW days as Hugh Morris.
Yep.
Which he recently got fired for abuse.
Jesus.
Abusive stuff. Whatever. He apparently pushes wrestlers a little too far in training.
Sometimes you gotta.
Obviously, they made reference to being thrown off of a 30-foot cage. There's only one wrestler who's ever been thrown off of a 30-foot cage. That is the infamous Mick Foley. Of course, he wasn't a journeyman. Or he was, kind of, but he still became a champion, so he became a star.
Oh, Mr. Socko. I love Mankind.
But yeah,
Or are you a Cactus Jack fan?
I like them all. I was a Mick Foley fan because he was just a nutty bastard.
Oh yeah, he was.
He would do anything. Well, as Vince Vaughn's character, Liz, who did everything to make the other guy look good. Which I guess that does fit Mick's description. Yeah. So it's like, I did whatever I could to make the other guy look golden every time we were in that ring.
I really enjoyed this movie.
Yeah.
I would definitely go see it again.
I thought it was. I might because there's really nothing releasing this weekend. I mean, there's Greta and what was that other movie? Oh yeah, Medea. Yeah, I don't watch any of these Medea, whatever.
Hallelujah!
Supposedly it's the last one.
No, it's not. Continue to make money.
Guy who's very for black culture does the lowest common denominator fucking film for black culture. So I don't know what you're doing, Tyler Perry, bro.
Bro, you ain't helping.
Like I get it, you're getting more black actors work, but can we do it in a good movie? Please, that's all I ask.
So what didn't you like about the film?
I hate to be that nerd with the inaccuracies, which I say it didn't deter my enjoyment of the movie. I did look past it, and I think it's a great film to watch. You'll have fun. But there was this point, like the whole NXT stuff. I was like, I noticed there's change. My thing is, I'm trying to figure out which of these girls, like which wrestler were these actual girls. I'm like, cheerleader. That must have been Summer Rae, or just Summer. The other ones I couldn't figure out who the fuck they were. Modeled. It could have been.
Yeah, it could have been anyone.
Yeah, I was just thinking of girls at the time. But the thing is, like, I wish they would have put more, like, of her friend Emma that she had in there, which was another girl from Australia that she worked with a lot. The fact that she was actually NXT champion before she became.
Oh, really?
The night she won the Divas title, she was still NXT champion, and she was the first ever to be champion for both sides, the developmental and.
I would have loved to see that in the film.
But I guess they just wanted the championship win to be like the big triumph, so they just held out the other one.
Okay. This is a WWE film, correct?
Yes. Mostly by The Rock, because The Rock is the one who he saw the documentary one night while he was in England filming a movie, like just one of his late night eating at home. And he's like, this looks like a fantastic story. So he basically called WWE up and was like, hey, you still have this girl, or whatever. Like, yeah. And it happened. So happened that when he got there, they were planning on calling her up. So he's the one that told me. He's like, the story is that she, as she says it herself, he told me, he's like, oh, they're calling you up. You're gonna win the Divas title, and I'm making a movie about your life. She's like, so I got all this news in like one shot. And I'm just like, what?
Time out.
Yeah, it's like
time out. What you say?
Yeah,
but in that aspect, I would have loved to see more wrestlers.
Yeah, they just kind of glossed over them to give the whole WrestleMania feel.
Even if it was like a walk by or like a glance, I would have loved to see more.
Like the Miz's walk by there.
Yeah.
The girl's just in the monitor. He just walks by, gives his cocky ass grin, and walks off.
Yeah,
like, hey,
I would have loved more of that.
Your wife is watching, you fucker.
Other than that, good film. What would you rate it?
I'll give it an 8.
I'll go a little higher. I'll go 8.25.
I mean, I'll still go see it again because my wife, I said, my wife wants to see it. She was just beat that day from work. She had a long day at work, and she was pretty much like, I don't know if I can stay away, so I don't want to go waste it. So she didn't want to go waste the time of going up there and fucking.
That's why I wasn't here last week. Sorry.
It's all right. No. You had the dog too. I don't know.
Oh, I had the dog. Yeah, I don't know how that would have.
I don't know. I was thinking. I was like, it would have been nice if we had the fence closed in because you could have just been like, hey, go run around the backyard for a while.
Bitch.
Go have fun. Go chase squirrels.
No, she's so lame now. She's so spoiled.
She probably would have just hung out.
She would have hung out right there, looked shivering, pathetic,
looking in the window like,
please, sir, can I come in?
No. All right.
Oh, that wraps up what we're watching.
Okay, everybody go home now. Peace out, people. No, just kidding. It's time for some trailers.
We got a couple.
Yes. A couple that came up this week. We're going to start off with...
Pika?
Yeah, what, you itchy? Pika is like what you say in Spanish when you're like itchy.
Oh.
Or hot. It depends on what slang, which Spanish you're saying it in. It's fucking...
Shit's confusing, yo. I'm trying to learn, but it's like, what the fuck?
But then you gotta learn, like, the different slangs and dialects of every fucking place. Because trust me, the stuff that my wife says that I grew up hearing it a completely different way, so she'll say it, and I'm like... Let me clarify what you're saying right now first, because I understand it as a completely different thing. So.
Bitch, what you said?
Let me get this thing up.
Fucking ads.
Yeah, I know. That's why I kept the volume down for the ads.
Here we go. Pokemon Detective
So there I
Pikachu.
was. Woke up with a heavy case of amnesia in the middle of nowhere. The only clue to my past is Harry's name and address inside this hat. So I made my way to the apartment, and that's when I found you. And your stapler gun.
Talking! Your hallucination!
Your hallucination.
So you're a talking Pikachu with no memories who's addicted to caffeine.
I could stop whenever I want. These are just choices. Another round, extra shot, black as night. Thank you, sweetie.
See, I don't know who the fuck that is.
I don't know. Maybe Harry got in too deep. Mixed up the wrong crowd, that kind of thing. Look, you can talk to humans. I can talk to Pokemon. And if you want to find your pops, we're gonna need each other.
No, I don't need a Pokemon.
What about a world-class detective? Ah, my clues!
What is all this?
Harry is still alive. Case closed. But still open until I solve it. All right. Harry faked his own death. Or somebody else faked Harry's death. Or Harry faked somebody else's death. That last one doesn't work at all. Now, obviously, I've dealt with this putz before, so I'll just do it again.
Hey, bud. What are you doing?
I can't do it when people are watching. Get me the hell out of here! Pika,
Fuck yes.
That's a twist. That's very twisty. Get him!
He's barely moving.
Don't tell him that. Oh, he's on a bike. Quick, get in front of him.
Stop.
Oh, no. He's going down hard, Tim. Should have worn a helmet.
Mr. Mime.
I swear to you, I think Mr. Mime is like gonna be like the breakout fucking Pokemon star of this fucking movie.
We shall see. We shall see. What are your thoughts?
I am shocked at how fucking good this movie actually looks, dude. It's like, because if somebody were to tell you a couple years ago, hey, we're gonna make a Pokemon movie, you're gonna be like, oh, that's gonna be shit.
Well, I mean, if you told me that, I'm like, oh, okay, it's another cartoon.
Yeah, for you know,
like a live action.
Hollywood's history of trying to translate any video game property to live action is kind of like, ugh.
The rough streak.
But this actually, could this be the one?
Wow.
Could this be the fucking one?
Could this be the one?
To break out, be the video game movie that finally breaks the fucking
How about that
curse.
Smith family, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of talent there.
Yeah. It's all right.
All right. Love me some Mewtwo, though.
Yeah, this, the geek fest can go on with this fucking trailer.
Oh, hell yeah. Pretty sure Jose just wet himself a little.
Oh, I think he's multiple times since this came out. I'm pretty sure it's like on repeat at his house. His wife is probably yelling at him, "Can you stop playing that trailer now?"
It's soothing. The baby probably loves it.
Actually, no. I've met her. She's probably sitting next to him watching the trailer and over again.
All right.
All right, let's get
On to the next one.
On to
Freshy
the next,
fresh.
On to the next. Where are you? You are. Dark Phoenix. Now, I have not seen this one at all, so this is
You didn't see the first trailer?
I saw the first trailer.
Okay.
Yeah, but
You didn't see this.
I haven't seen this one yet.
Okay.
Which I hear it spoils a death in the movie. No, the director has confirmed that it spoils a death. In
Okay,
the movie.
I didn't pick up on it. I watched it early this morning, but let's see if we can pick it out.
Yes, let's see. And if you did spoil a death, then fuck off. Do you not care that much because, you know, Marvel's just taking the property back after this?
Yeah, who cares? I was just going to press reset.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why did you make me do that?
Look at me. Focus on my voice. I'm not giving up on you, Jean.
She was my friend.
You're my family, Jean. No matter what.
Stop. Look. You're special, Jean. And if you stop fighting that force inside you, if you embrace it, you will possess the very power of a god.
쇼키라서. Tell me how we fix this, Charles. Tell me what to do. I don't know what to do.
No, they don't understand. They fear, and what they fear, we seek to destroy.
This is your fault, Charles. I tried to protect her.
I'm scared. When I lose control, bad things happen to people I love.
The girl dies.
She's still Jean. We can still help her.
Sometimes you want to believe people are something that they are not. And every time you realize who they are, it's too late.
I love this scene right here.
She's coming.
Okay, so now watching it, what's the death?
I see two possibilities.
I see one now. So what do you think?
I saw two. There's the early one where it could be Mystique,
Yeah, that's what I saw.
but it could also be Magneto because she was kind of crushing his helmet at that point.
Yeah, but I think
Fassbender likes doing the role. I know Jennifer Lawrence was kind of over it.
Yeah.
So I could see her. But they're all kind of done playing these roles after the fact.
so that means they're gonna cast a new one when they reset it.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see Mystique again for a while. So, I don't get why that became like a big character when in the comics she was pretty, not minor because she had her moments where she was a villain,
Side
yeah.
character.
Not until the movies came out they didn't make her like a major character in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the movie looks okay.
Okay.
I had too many X-Men The Last Stand moments watching this trailer, so I'm like, it's like I see you were trying to make it better, but I'm still getting that Last Stand vibe from it.
Especially like the scene where she's like separating the atoms and
Yeah. It's like,
it looks better, but
I mean, you don't have the crying Hugh Jackman to come in and try to stab her with his pointy knives. I mean, he'd be too old for her anyway. But
I still want to see who the next Wolverine's going to be.
yeah, they still have. Marvel will probably recast that.
Oh, for sure. But
I would have loved for it to be Tom Hardy, personally,
yeah,
because he has the height and like
Yeah,
the
the
stocky
height,
build for it. Like, yeah.
Zac Efron is Wolverine.
He's too pretty.
He can be ugly. He's in that stupid fucking McConaughey movie where he's not that great looking.
He's still too pretty, even when he's not.
Damn it. Can't help it.
I
I
can't help my
I have that
foot.
same problem. Even when I try, I can't be ugly. Pretty sure my fiance would disagree. You didn't do your hair before we went on public, Rob? God damn it.
What the fuck, Rob?
You know. Anyway,
Yeah.
those are our trailers.
Yes. So yeah, Dark Phoenix. We'll still end up watching it.
Oh, for sure.
We'll give you our review.
The last chapter.
The finale of the Fox X-Men series.
Yes. Which actually I was watching First Class today. Just because.
Fist Ass.
First Class.
Fist Ass.
First Class.
You know you're watching Fist Ass.
No, that was a different movie I was watching.
All right, let's
On Millcast.
get on to the news. Just because I wanted to get it out the way, because I feel like when we leave it for last, like we did last year, it ends up kind of dragging the show out, because by the time we get to that point, we're all kind of like, all right.
All right, moving on. Let's go.
So we're going to do our Oscar recap, which we're only going to cover a couple things. We're not going to go nuts on this. Let's see. Let us see.
I don't even know who won.
Oh, so you haven't heard the whole controversy of Green Book winning Best Picture?
Nope. Hit me with it.
Hold on, let me get the full list of winners here.
All right, so I've already expressed my viewpoints. Like, who the fuck watches this stuff anymore?
This is the highest watched Oscar in years.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
But I think it's because people were expecting it to be a train wreck with no host.
Oh, shit, we gotta watch this shit.
But honestly,
It's burning down.
I was shockingly surprised at how much better paced the show was with no host.
Huh.
Like,
Okay.
You know, they had Amy Poehler,
Yeah.
it's like Maya Rudolph, and what's the other girl? I can't remember her name.
Is it Tina Fey?
Yes, Tina Fey. I don't know how I blanked on fucking Tina Fey's name, but they kind of did like what the host would normally do, like the opening monologue thing. But they were hilarious on it.
Oh, of course.
So, and the whole joke was like, we're not here to host the Oscars, but if we were the hosts, we. So that was pretty funny. Then they did a typical Oscar.
That's funny. Women can't be hosts.
Oh God.
I'm just joking. Of course they can be hosts. As long as they put a kitchen on stage, it's fine.
Some of the controversial things, like Rami Malek won for Best Actor
Okay.
in a role. Some people feel it might not be, but I personally thought it was between him and Bradley Cooper.
Yep.
I probably would have leaned a little more to Bradley Cooper, because just thinking about what they actually did in film. Bradley Cooper actually literally had to learn how to sing and play instruments for his film.
Oh, for sure.
While Rami Malek just had to lip sync to somebody else singing. So I would have given him the edge of that. Like, don't get me wrong, I love what he did in Bohemian. I think
Oh,
he's
yeah, I watched
fantastic.
all the behind the scenes stuff. He really went in.
Yeah, he went in. I'm not saying he did bad. I just think when I really think about
He went full retard.
yeah, when I really think about what a best actor or actress should be, I just lean more Bradley Cooper, because he went above and beyond.
Yeah, yeah.
And he also directed the fucking movie. So. But yeah, that was that.
Okay.
I have not seen Green Book, so I can't say much to this Mahershala Ali winning for Best Supporting Role. I did see Black Klansman and thought Adam Driver was phenomenal in it, but I haven't seen these other films to really compare. Well, I saw Star is Born, but
Yeah,
I don't think Sam Elliott was really enough in the movie to be in there. I think that might have been one of those career nominee things.
yeah.
Like, you've worked in this industry. It's probably one of your best acting performances. So
He's
we'll
a
nominate
little
you.
nod.
Yeah. But, you know,
Sam Elliott, though.
seeing Mahershala Ali, like, work and other stuff, like, you've just recently saw him in fucking Alita.
Yeah.
He's just always good.
Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
When he was Cottonmouth, yes.
Yeah, phenomenal.
Exactly. He's just always fucking fantastic at wherever you put him. So I could see him winning that, even though not seeing the movie. It's like you hear his name and you're like, yeah, he got it.
Yep.
He broke out in like last year's film, best picture, Moonlight, I believe is the name.
Fiance watch. I didn't watch that.
Yeah, that was his like breakout. And this, I'm gonna play this speech, because this was the fucking most hilarious thing, because best part about the Oscars sometimes is when that person who doesn't expect themselves to win, like they go up there like unprepared for anything because they're like she literally thought she has said this in other reviews. She thought Glenn Close had this lock. Like she was like,
What about Gaga?
Gaga was good, but apparently Glenn Close does stuff in The Wife that she doesn't normally do in her acting career. Which is saying for somebody who's been around that long to do stuff that they haven't
Like
done.
actually impress me? Okay.
Jesus Christ. But this is like everybody's talked about her speech. It was just like it's hilarious how she just fucking
Hit it.
goes on.
And the Oscar goes to
Olivia Colman.
This is the first Oscar and nomination for Olivia Colman.
Yeah, she's definitely surprised.
She's like, what the fuck just happened?
Emma Stone right next to her?
Yeah, Emma Stone's her co-star in the film.
Oh.
She plays the Queen of England, and she has Rachel Weisz and Emma Stone kind of fighting for her affection because they're like her handmaidens. It's like a black comedy type of thing. I hear the movie's good. I haven't seen it yet. It's already available in digital, so maybe I'll rent it one of these days.
It's genuinely quite stressful. This is hilarious.
The fuck?
Gone Oscar. I have to thank lots of people. If, by the way, I forget anybody, I'm going to find you later. I'm going to give you all a massive snog, and I'm really sorry that if I might forget now. But Yorgos, my best director, in the best film, and with Emily and Rachel, the two loveliest women in the world to fall in love with and to go to work with every day. I mean, you can imagine it wasn't a hardship. And to be in this category with these extraordinary women, and Glenn Close, you've been my idol for so long, and this is not how I wanted it to be, and I think you're amazing. I love you very much. I love you all. Thank you. Lindy King, my agent, who took me on over 20 years ago. Thank you so much. And Olive and Hildy and Brynna, who made me do things that I said no to, but she was right. And my mum and my dad. Well, you know. And my kids are at home and watching. Look. Well, if you're not, then well, kind of well done. But I sort of hope you are. This is not going to happen again. And any little girl who's practicing their speech on the telly, you never know. And when I used to work as a cleaner, and I loved that job. I did spend quite a lot of my time imagining this. Oh, please wrap up. Right, okay. And thank you. And my husband Ed, my best friend. I love you so much. 25 years, you've been my best supporter, and he's gonna cry. I'm not. And thank you so much. Fox, everybody, the cast, the crew, Francis, Sam, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Lady Gaga.
Okay, that was mildly funny.
I just love those speeches where someone's just not expecting it.
Oh, shit. I didn't have anything prepared.
Yeah, she won that. Regina King continues her streak of winning for If Beale Street Could Talk, you know, the film that Rob hates. So
I did like her role, though.
Apparently everybody liked her role because every award show she goes to, she wins.
She plays the mom.
Yes. That's also from the director of Moonlight.
Ah.
And the big one for us nerds, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse breaks Disney's streak for Best Animated Film.
I can't wait to actually watch this now.
Yeah, I actually have it upstairs. It came out on digital this week, so can't wait to watch it again. But yeah, it's did you know since 2006, anytime a Disney film has been nominated, they haven't lost.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So like the one year that a Disney film didn't win, they weren't nominated that year. Like they didn't have a film out that year. That's good. I think that's when it went to Rango. You remember that Johnny Depp?
Yeah, Blizzard, yeah.
Yeah, that fucking
terrible movie.
Yeah, shows you how desperate they were at that time. We're like, we gotta give somebody the award, God damn it. Johnny Depp, we know him. Give him the award. Now years later, they're like, Johnny, can we get that back? You've done some things now, bro. But yes, this was an exciting time, especially if you've been a Phil Lord and Chris Miller fan since they've been doing 21 Jump Street and all these films.
Oh, hell yeah.
They finally have an Oscar under their name for writing and producing Into the Spider-Verse.
I'm going to give it a shot.
Because a lot of people said they should have got it for... And I can see that they should have got it for the Lego Movie, but what Lego Movie wasn't even nominated that year. Which was... People still don't understand, because I guess they didn't... I think the old fogies at the Academy, because this is the big thing about this year, is they've added younger blood into like the voter thing. So that's why you see more diverse films nominated.
Would explain viewership going up.
Yeah, but like most of these awards, like
10 years ago, you wouldn't see Spider-Man anything.
No. It's by the way, also while I'm here, Black Panther became the first Marvel film with an Oscar in their thing. Not just one either. I believe it was 3 Oscars in there.
Damn straight.
They got it for achievement in that was Alfonso Cuarón, achievement in cinematography, costume design. Where's the other one? God damn it! Of course, they don't have them all right behind each other. There's costume design. The achievement in music written for a motion picture. Basically, original score. And where was it? Yeah, yes, and production design. Basically, a lot of the technical departments got their fucking awards. Lady Gaga predictably won. That was like the most predictable award of the night. That she's going to win Best Song. And Roma took home, I believe, 4 Oscars. So
that's what's up.
Including Best Director and Best Foreign Film, which he gives a hilarious speech to, where he's like, "Oh yeah, I've watched foreign films all my life," and he starts naming like American blockbuster films.
So what's this thing I heard about Spike Lee?
Oh, the whole Spike Lee thing.
Yeah.
Which thing?
I heard something about him being.
Because there's one where he made a speech that's pretty much just calling for people to come out and vote in 2020.
No.
Oh, the Green Book thing, and when he kind of turned his back. All right, now here's the thing with Green Book. The story is based on a book by Dr. Shirley. I forget his name. Let me look it up real quick here, because I don't want to screw up the details. You know, Dr. Shirley Jackson. So, the book is based on Dr. Shirley Jackson's book. Mm-hmm. But the film is written by the son of the driver in the movie, the character of Viggo Mortensen plays, where he's one of the writers. And basically, what people feel is this is an old school Oscar thing where it's all about what the white guy learns throughout the film. You know, like you have the black guy who's going through all this shit, dealing with the racism, but it's all about how the white guy learns how to accept him.
Whitewashing.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's told from that other perspective. And the thing is that other things have come out that the son is a noted Trump supporter.
Ooh.
Ooh. And he's there's some thing. Oh, when the Muslim thing, I forgot what the thing that Trump used to say about the Muslims about 9/11.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was something about that. He saw them doing something or whatever, and he agreed with them. And he's like, "Yeah, I saw the whole thing," which we all know is bullshit. But anyway.
So, what's the whole thing with Spike Lee?
Spike Lee just he thinks the movie should have never been nominated at all.
Okay.
So, like, he's talked out about the movie before, like before the Oscars at all. Like, so it really didn't have anything to do with the Oscar. But then the fact that you have Spike Lee film that really is about how things haven't changed throughout the years. I don't know if you've seen Black Klansman.
No.
You need to see it. It's a
No,
good movie.
I keep trying to, but me in the future, we never get on the same page with it.
Yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's a fantastic film.
It's gonna happen eventually.
It may piss you off by the end, but not like that. Pissed off that the points that he makes, and you think about it, yeah, he's right. Fucking nothing's fucking changed, really.
No, I've been saying that for years.
But yeah, but that's like the point. Is like you have a movie that actually tells you it's like nothing's changed. It's like, yeah, some things are a little easier for people, but the basis of it, nothing's changed. And then you have a movie that says, it's like, look, if we just accept each other, bro, you know, look, I can change. You can. It's like, no, that's not how life works. It's not that easy. You know? It's like, but yeah, also they never had permission of the Jacksons.
Ooh, shit.
To like do anything. Like they weren't.
I smell a lawsuit.
Well, I don't want to say permission. That's not the right word. It's they didn't have they weren't ever consulted at all, like like how he would act or like how Dr. Shirley Jackson would act. So that's another thing that Spike Lee was very pissed off about. There's like you're doing a movie about this man's book, but you're not consulting the family. You know, to learn like the little inner details of him, and you're just kind of going off of what this dude over here is saying.
Yes, it smells like a weak interpretation, but I mean, it's winning a lot, so.
It's winning because it's, from what I've heard, like, even with people who review it, like a good review, they say it's decent. Like, that's the thing. I've heard it's a decent film. It's not a bad film.
Yeah.
You know, you can still watch it. But it's the typical old school, like, Oscar film that they do, where, like, the older Oscar voters, it was like, oh, this is automatic. You know. Which they said a lot of the same thing about Bohemian Rhapsody, where it's like, I saw it, I liked it, but I can tell you it's a typical biofilm. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like there's nothing overly special about it except the fact that it's about Queen. So, you know, so it's like, I was shocked that he was even nominated for Best Picture, to be completely honest.
Oh, yeah, no, totally.
I'm like, really? Really? It's
one of those nods. Try to get the younger viewership.
I know it was. Black Panther was easily that nod. I would have loved if that won, though. Because that would have been the most out of fucking left field fucking Oscar win. And you're like, wait a minute, what? What did I just fucking hear? Black Panther, Best fucking Picture?
No. White man says we nominated. That was enough.
But yeah, there's still some changes that need to happen in the Oscars. But yeah.
All right.
That was our quick review. Much better show this year, though, than the previous years.
You say so.
No, it was like, normally by 11 o'clock, there's still like 7 awards left to be given. By 11 o'clock, there was like just the 3 major awards: Best Actress, Best Actor, and Best Picture. So I was like, oh shit. I tweeted about it because I live tweeted the entire show.
Nice.
So I tweeted about it. I was like, what? The Oscars may end before midnight? What is this? But yes, but like I said, without the host, fucking breeze. The show just breezed by. Because when you come back from commercials, just going out there, presenting the next award.
No, like 5-minute set jokes.
No, like the most outside thing was they performed, not all of them, I believe. I forgot who didn't show up to. I think Kendrick Lamar wasn't there to perform his song, but they performed all like the best song nominees. So Queen was out there performing "We Will Rock You" to open the show with Adam Lambert.
That's awesome.
Yeah, except it's awesome that the other guys can still play. Adam Lambert is not a very good
what
Freddie Mercury replacement, I think.
Oh no, but he is still a great singer. What? No, shut the fucking front door. Oh my god. All right.
Maybe not a Queen song.
Time out. Time out.
Ain't no time out. We're just gonna keep going.
All right, we're gonna fucking table that shit.
Okay, on to our actual news. John Krasinski and Emily Blunt will return to direct and star in A Quiet Place 2.
But he's dead.
Well, he's returning to direct. She's coming back to star.
I was gonna say, but he's dead.
Spoilers, bro.
It's been out long enough, assholes.
No, the funny thing about this is that, which I'm interested to see what they do, because he has been very vocal about not wanting to do a sequel continuing the family's story. Like, he wanted to do a different take from somebody else's point of view.
Gotcha.
So I don't know. It's one of two things that either happen. One, he found a take, or maybe he might just throw a swerve in there by having them in there. Because they're not the only one. She's not the only one returning. The kids are returning also. So
very nice.
Or two, the studio's like, no, we need the stars.
Money.
You can direct. But yeah, I don't know how it's gonna work. It's interesting. I love the first one.
Yeah, first one was great.
I gotta see if I can get the wife to watch it. The thing is, I know she'll like it if she watches it. That's one of those weird things. That it's just getting her over her own preconceived notion of what the movie is. It's like,
preach, brother, preach.
It's like I gotta get you to watch this somehow.
It'll be on while you're playing your game, and then you occasionally look up. I feel you.
All right. And our next news story: Jordan Peele has found his Candyman.
Candyman. Motherfucker, I ain't stupid. I ain't saying it 3 times.
Go ahead, say it. Say it again. Yes, Candyman will be, if you saw
You said it
Aquaman.
3rd time. That was him over there, not me.
I'm not going to try to pronounce this dude's name. Sorry, I just don't like butchering names.
Who's this guy?
You would know him as he played Black Manta in Aquaman.
Yes.
Yes, so he is the new Candyman.
Oh, okay.
So no objections here. I can see he could probably do a good job with it. I mean, he didn't get enough time to shine in Aquaman. He was just pretty much a minor character, but
true.
But I think he got a good shot at it. I'm excited. Jordan Peele writing. I don't know if he's directing.
He might be busy with his new show.
Twilight Zone. Well, that's already been in the works for a while, though. So. But yes, excited for that. Hopefully, it gets good. Next news story.
What the?
A Gremlins animated TV show is in the works at Warner Media for their new streaming service coming up. Do we really need everybody to have a streaming service?
Who the fuck asked for this?
And it's supposed to be a prequel series that follows Gizmo and someone named Frank, I believe, in their adventures prior to like the events of the first movie.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't know they fucking.
Who the fuck asked for this?
Nobody asked for this. They're trying to get those people who were kids when they saw this and are older now and have their own kids, and they're like, we need to put something for the kids on. I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
I was excited when I heard rumors of Gremlins 3 being worked on.
Oh, hell yeah.
But I haven't heard anything for a while on that.
Nah.
An animated TV show?
Yeah. I don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it.
We'll see.
We should.
Maybe we're wrong.
Next news report. According to Kevin Feige, the Eternals movie could span thousands of years.
What do you mean?
The thing with the Eternals is they're eternal. They don't die. They're immortal.
The Eternals are eternal.
Yes.
Okay.
This is also.
Sure I heard you correctly.
Yeah. They do not die, basically. So, I don't know. He wants it to be like a. Not in tone, but like similar, like a group movie, but like everybody's out there at once. Not you don't fucking see all these solo movies first or whatever. No, but the Eternals is one of those comic properties I don't know a lot about.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar either.
I know that Thanos' dad was an Eternal, so.
Ah, okay.
So I'm seeing how that could tie in. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get another little Thanos cameo in there.
Definitely a fan.
If he doesn't get killed off in game.
We'll see.
We shall see.
We shall see.
Yes,
I can't get comfortable.
So yeah, well, I don't know. We'll see how it looks. thousands of years, that could be an interesting thing to do.
Okay.
Next news report. Disney trying to buy Warner Media's stake in Hulu. Which I hear is just like a 10% stake, but I think...
Yeah, but how much do they already own portion?
They own about... When the Fox deal is done, I believe they're going to own about 60%.
How much?
60% of Hulu.
So they would have 70.
Yes, it'd be another 10% as on 70% of... I think they're just trying to buy out other studios that have stake in Hulu, but like technically have like properties that kind of compete against theirs. Like Warner's, Warner's has DC and all that stuff. So it's like, we don't want your stuff on our stuff.
Exactly.
I mean, they already own majority share of Hulu, so they could still they're still technically the bosses there. So I really don't see what too much of owning more.
Monopoly, yo.
Yeah, I know. They've passed go 1,000 times already.
They own Boardwalk.
And we'll stay on for the Disney train for like the next couple stories.
Hey, like I said, Monopoly.
Star Wars, the Mandalorian TV series for Disney Plus has wrapped production. That means this shit is...
You can't see it, but I'm raising the roof right now.
That means all they got to do now is just add effects before the show is released later this year. I don't know. I'm really trying to find reasons not to get Disney Plus, but I'm not finding many.
Shit, another streaming service.
Yes, this is exactly what I'm saying. It's like, what the fuck?
You're explaining why that one.
Listen. You don't gotta explain nothing. It just happened. It just happened.
I learned that the hard way. Actually, that was a recent thing.
But is she a Disney fan?
Actually, yeah.
So yeah, I don't...
Animated though.
Yeah, but they're gonna have all that on there already.
Oh yeah, no, I can definitely sell her on that.
I was gonna say, yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a hard sell. I think if you didn't have like Netflix or something, I think that would have been like a harder sell because it's trying to get stuff for actually back. Everybody got Netflix these fucking.
Oh yeah,
days.
everyone's got Netflix. I got like 4 people on my Netflix.
I only have myself and my brother-in-law.
But then I heard that like Netflix is gonna be coming out with a patch soon where that's not gonna happen, and I'm just like, cha-ching.
Yeah, it's well, it's not Netflix itself. It's some other group outside. They found ways that you could they've developed this program and that you could block the program from being viewed somewhere else. But it's only if like they detect it from like somewhere like if you're here and then somebody in fucking Florida is using your same fucking account, they're gonna be like, wait a minute, there's no way this dude is at home and in fucking Florida at the same.
I was gonna say I could change my.
I think it'll just I think it's gonna be something to just ask you like, are you?
Damn it. I was gonna save some money.
I know how it works because I know like you probably have like a similar one to I where that allows like up to 4 screens.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Then our next news story, now that we're off of that, a Disney Villains TV show is in the works for Disney Plus.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's animated or anything. I haven't read too much up on it.
It still sounds interesting though. Like those old school 90s.
Yeah, as long as I wasn't a fan of the fucking Maleficent movie.
Yeah.
So I don't really want them to take I think it was just too disjointed. I like the idea of it. But I don't think it just worked. It didn't work for me. Personally. My wife would disagree with me, but it's okay. That's how marriages are built. Disagreements. Learn from me, Rob. Disagree.
Oh, I know, dude. I'm already there. I'm not married, I'm already there.
In the final news story, before we end our lovely show, James Gunn's Suicide Squad will begin filming in September.
Yes.
So this is interesting. They still haven't announced, other than the fact that they said Margot Robbie is returning.
And Will Smith.
Yes, I believe they wanted Will Smith. They haven't officially announced it, but everybody pretty much assumes it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He's coming back. But yeah, it's Margot Robbie is basically going to spend her acting this year playing Harley Quinn.
Birds of Prey.
Yeah, because she's currently filming Birds of Prey. Then in September, she's going to be filming Suicide Squad.
I love Margot.
Yeah, there's one of those things that was like, you're too good of an actress to be caught up doing this stuff. It's like, I get it, the money's there, that's why they won't turn it down, but at the same time, it's like, come on.
She was good in I, Tonya.
Yes, she was.
Phenomenal. And hot as hell.
And I believe she produced that, too.
Good for her.
Yeah, that's gonna
Coming on up.
That's gonna wrap us up, people.
All right. Oh,
Thank you for,
that was fast.
Thank you for watching. Yeah, about over an hour.
You know what? I just have so much fun. It goes by so fast.
I know. And we don't have our usual interruptions. It's nobody else. You know.
No Irving. Really upset Pedro's not.
Irving got school. Pedro got life.
All right.
All right. Thanks for watching and listening. Not watching, because you can't really see us. But
Thank God, because I'm just like lounging out of the camera.
yeah, he's kind of, he's not wearing clothes right now. He's just just dangling over there.
Pay me like one of your French girls. Jorge.
Hey, we'll leave here. Bye, people.